हरिः कर्ता।
Now it's time to explore and expound the third technique that we can use to do pattern discovery, which is association rule mining. So, what is association rule mining? Association rule mining is a technique used to find interesting relationships between items in a collection of transactions. It helps us understand which items tend to appear together. So let's take this example, a grocery store example. Okay. So the owner of this grocery store is Prasad. So the name of the owner is Prasad. So, for example, if we have a data set of customer purchases, we can use association rule mining to discover patterns like if a customer buys diapers, they are also likely to buy beer. So, so let's imagine this Prasad, like let's take this imaginary or hypothetical example. This Prasad have a grocery store and he wants to understand the buying habits of his customers. So he has a record of all the transactions made by different customers. So he wants to find patterns in these transactions. So association rule mining will come for his rescue. So association rule mining allows you to find patterns in these transactions. Now, so Prasad started exploring the transactions data that he has. So what he found and what how he can leverage the association rule mining in his work, that's what we are going to see now. So for instance, let's consider two items, which is diaper and beer. So by analyzing the transactions, you may find that when customers buy diapers, they often buy beer as well. So that's what uh, whatever that you see on the screen, the equation uh, conveys. That's what the equation conveys. So diaper, this implicates diaper tends to beer. So diaper tends to beer. The diaper item tends to beer item. So this is an implication. So by analyzing this, by analyzing the transactions, he find that when the customer buys diapers, when the customers buy diapers, they often buy beer as well. So this is one implication. This is one association rule. What's next? Let's see. Next, this is and the first association rule, and this is not just because diapers and beers are directly related or cause each other, but simply because they tend to be purchased together by many customers. It's simply a frequency. Okay. So this is the first association rule, and this is we also call it as implication. So next association rule that he has observed. Similarly, he also discovered other patterns such as when customers buy milk and bread together, they are likely to also buy eggs and coke. So the equation can spell it as buying of milk and bread items tends to buying of eggs and coke. So, or when customers buy bread and a milk, they often buy eggs and coke. Okay, so that's what it says. What's next? Next, the third pattern that we have here is when the buying of beer and bread tends to buying of milk. When customers buy beer and bread, they often buy milk as well. So these patterns are called association rules. Association rules. They show the relationships between different items based on their co-occurrence in transactions. It's important to note that association rules do not imply causality. Association rules do not imply causality. Association rules do not imply causality. Very, very, very important point to be noted. So they don't mean they don't mean that buying one item directly causes the purchase of another item. Instead, they indicate a tendency or likelihood of two items being bought together. So, association rule mining helps businesses in various ways. For example, a retailer can use these rules to improve their marketing strategies. If they know that customers who buy diapers often buy beer, they can place these items close to each other in the store to encourage additional sales. It can also be useful for recommendation systems, suggesting related items to customers based on their previous purchases. So, overall, association rule mining helps us understand the relationships between items in a data set of transactions, allowing businesses to identify patterns and make informed decisions to enhance their operations.